Well, hello kids, and welcome to another episode. So today I have this NES Classic, or the Nintendo Classic Edition. I got this from my buddy Mark Grammaticus, and this is what it does. It comes on, but it doesn't display any video. So what we're going to do today is we're going to crack this thing open and see if we can find any type of bad solder joints around the HDMI connector or any other damage inside that we might be able to repair. So let's crack this thing open and see what's inside. Okay, here's the little guy. So first things first, we need to pull off these little feet, I believe. It looks like they're just standard Phillips screws in there. So yeah, I'm thinking that there's probably a loose HDMI port on this thing. Alright, let's open. Here we go. And that's it. And I can already see that there is rust in here. Yeah, bring it in for a closer look. So as you can see, we have some rust here. So I'm guessing this thing has gotten wet at some point. So let's remove this little metal cover. Now looking at this, it's pretty cool actually, the way they have this set up. It's almost the same configuration as an original Nintendo. At least controller port wise. I'll show you what I mean. So I believe these are your controllers here. One plugs into the front, one plugs into the side. I'm thinking that's probably player 2 on the side. Yeah, they totally set it up the same, which is pretty cool if you're into that nerdy type of stuff. This cable's just going to pull straight out. Move that away. And let's see here. So yeah, I'm guessing that the HDMI port probably has corrosion in it. You can see that there is some here on the power port. This dark spot is not supposed to be there. I can kind of scrape it off. So seeing that this thing isn't working right now, I'm going to get a little tray of CLR, and we're going to soak this thing at least as high as the HDMI port, and hopefully that will get us through to a good connection. Okay, so this is my secret weapon when it comes to corrosion on electronics, and especially like controller ports, data ports. Okay, so I'm gonna just use this throwaway tray from Sushi the other day. I'm gonna prop it up on the bottom half of the case so it's at an angle. And I'm gonna take my board here, HDMI port down, same with the power and data port. I'm just going to rest it there so it's down at the deep end. I'll just put up the top part of the tray here just so we can get a little more resistance. I just don't want it to slide. And then we're going to add CLR. And I'm going to get it so it's just about that high. You should probably wear gloves, and you don't want to get this stuff on your hands. I'm just going to go in at the corner, not pouring it on top, but just pouring it on the edge until it gets deep enough as to where I'm covering the ports. There you go, you can probably see that. It's actually dissolving. you look in this area, you can see it foam up. I'm going to let that soak for about 15 minutes or so, and then we'll be back to check it out. Okay, I'm going to say it's been soaking long enough, I guess. I'm just going to use my old toothbrush. We'll take this out. Get the toothbrush right inside that HDMI port. This is a medium brush. I'm just going very lightly, getting the bristles in there and scrubbing. And the CLR should break up any of that corrosion. Okay, so at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this whole board under some warm water and make sure I rinse all of the CLR off. And then I'll dry it probably with my heat gun, and then we will test it out to see if we're getting any video or audio at this point. So let me get this rinsed off. I am just running the water under the ports and rinsing off all of the CLR. And then we'll get this dried, use the hot air gun, and test it out. Okay, so I have this little hot air gun here from my soldering station. It's set to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The speed is pretty high, so there's a lot of air movement. So I'm just going to go over the board like so, and make sure we get all these components fairly dry. Again, this is just set at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm basically just going to warm up the entire board and evaporate all that water. And so, the moment of truth. And look at that. Sweet. Okay. So it seems like the old CLR trick worked again. I did that on I first discovered the CLR thing when I was repairing some corrosion on a Super Nintendo. The controller ports. If you dig around my stupid older videos that are really not that good, you'll probably find it. It's the Super Nintendo corrosion fix or whatever. But yeah, I'll test this out, see if we have any video dropout. But for now, I'm going to call this good. I'll put it back together, and then I'll probably hack it with ROMs. So that's that, kids. Let's stay tuned. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. And until next time, Keep it groovy. And thanks for watching. Bye. Bastard.